welcome back. Today we're diving into something that feels pulled straight from future warfare scenarios. The CH-7 drone.
That's right. It really caught attention when it debuted.
Yeah, it promises this combination of stealth and multi-role capability, seeing without being seen, and striking too. Quite the package.
Exactly. So it was unveiled back in November 2014, Zhuhai Air Show. And the sources we looked at immediately framed it as a, quote, strategic unmanned platform.
Strategic? That word jumps out.
It does. Built for the future high-end battlefield, they said.
Yeah.
So clearly high stakes, high capability intended.
And the design itself screams stealth, doesn't it? This flying wing shape, 27-meter wingspan, but only a 10-meter body, looks very distinctive.
It really does. That layout, the flying wing aerodynamic layout, is inherently good for low observability.
How so?
Well, it's that highly smooth and concise fusion design. Fewer sharp angles for radar to bounce off, you know.
Huh?
Plus, they mention serrated structures.
Ah, like jagged edges.
Yeah, precisely. Think along the edges of panels or wings. Help scatter radar beams away. And then there are the materials.
Right, the wave-absorbing coatings, like specialized paint.
Sort of, yeah. Materials designed to soak up radar energy instead of reflecting it. Add to that the built-in magazines for weapons.
So no missiles hanging off the wings to ruin the stealth profile.
Exactly. It all adds up. The sources claim a radar cross-section of just 0.01 square meters.
Wow. Okay, 0.01. That's incredibly small. Like trying to spot, I don't know, a large bird on radar, maybe?
Something like that. Very difficult to detect. They even compare its stealth level to the B-2 bomber.
That's serious stealth. So it's built to sneak in. What can it do once it's there, performance-wise?
Okay, performance. Maximum takeoff weight is about 8 tons. It can fly really high, a practical ceiling of 16,000 meters.
Way up there.
Cruising speed is subsonic, Mach 0.5 to 0.75, but it can stay up there for a long time. Cruising time of more than 16 hours.
16 hours. And the range, I heard something pretty wild about that.
Yeah, this is where it gets really interesting strategically. The theoretical range for unarmed reconnaissance missions, possibly over 110,000 kilometers.
Wait, 110,000 kilometers? That sounds almost global. Intercontinental Reach.
Potentially, yes. Think persistent surveillance across vast areas without needing nearby bases. It's a huge intelligence gathering advantage.
Mind-blowing. But it's not just for spying, right? You mentioned multi-role, dual capabilities.
Correct. Strategic reconnaissance and precision strike. So it sees and it shoots.
How does it see? What sensors?
It's packed with tech. Advanced synthetic aperture radar, SAR, which is great for mapping the ground, even through clouds or at night.
Okay.
Plus photoelectric infrared gear, electronic warfare systems. It builds a really detailed picture of the battlefield over huge distances in real time.
And the strike part, what's it carrying in those internal bays?
The sources mention things like the Eagle Strike 211 missile. That's an air-launched, high-altitude, supersonic anti-radiation missile.
Anti-radiation, so designed to hunt enemy radar systems.
Exactly. Ideal for taking out air defenses first.
Yeah.
Sort of kicking down the door. It can also carry various guided bombs for hitting ground targets or even ships.
So it can clear the path and hit valuable targets itself. Very versatile.
Very. It can, as they say, silently destroy enemy radar stations and air defense systems or conduct lethal raids on land, ground fortresses, or sea ships.
And I read something about it working with other aircraft, not just flying solo.
Right. That's a key concept. It's designed as an integrated intelligent device, meant to cooperate with fighters like the J-20 stealth jet.
How does that work? Like data sharing?
Yeah, building a closed-loop operation of discovering enemy strikes. The drone finds something, maybe targets it, shares the data instantly with the manned fighter.
Which enhances the whole system's effectiveness.
Massively. Boosts systematic combat effectiveness. It's about networked warfare, not just individual platforms. An unseen partner finding threats or targets.
Okay, so putting it all together, the deep stealth, the incredible range and endurance, the dual spy and strike role, the electronic warfare, and working with manned fighters. It really does feel like it's changing the game, reinventing the rules of future air combat, as one source put it.
I think that's a fair assessment. It combines penetration, long loiter times, reconnaissance strike, and network integration. It's a formidable piece of tech.
Definitely gives you a lot to think about. So maybe the question for you listening is this. With platforms like the CH-7 emerging stealthy, long-range, multi-mission drones, How does that force nations to rethink their defense strategies?
Yeah, what does the balance of power look like when assets like this become more common? What new defenses or doctrines might be needed?
Something to chew on. That's a fascinating, maybe slightly unnerving look at where air combat is heading.
Don't forget to hit subscribe if you want to stay ahead of the biggest shifts in aerospace, geopolitics, and defense innovation.